Ladies and gentlemen, this is really just an academic issue from here on out. I find it interesting that Brett Keane has come to the defense of one Kent Hovind. Now, Kent Hovind is on his fourth wife, and it seems like he beat the crap. And this is of a legal matter. Our courts have deemed that Kent Hovind is guilty of a lot of crap. Now, Scripture tells us that Kent Hovind is on his fourth marriage, and it's not right. You see, John the Baptist called out Herod and his false marriage, and John the Baptist's head was given on a platter for making such statements. Now, if my head ends up being on a platter, so be it. But we've got Brett Keane, a maltheist, a false Christian, coming to the aid of a narcissistic lunatic, a tax evader, a real felon, a liar, and a man that abuses women too. So Brett Keane, it really doesn't shock me to know that you've come to the defense of Kent Hovind. Next, you'll be coming to the defense of people that are actual pedophiles and not those of your imagined fantasies. Brett, you're disgusting. But here's your man.
It has not Hovind free. You're in people.
Hey, doing good. Can you hear me okay, Brett?
Yeah, you're coming through clear. The camera's good. All the visuals, audios. I'm going to go ahead and, because you'll probably end up showing like screen stuff.
Maybe next I'll challenge Hovind to a boxing match.
It's able to be seen.
I kind of like that too.
Referring to. There we go.
My screen
I'm all about charity, folks. Plus, it's always good to get your anger out on heretics.
Yeah. Okay. I'll black it for now, but when you ask me questions, I will.
Here's the issue. Kent Hovind says this. He says that Cindy Lincoln and the original Mrs. Hovind and Mary Tocco and his latest wife, when she leaves, because she will come to the conclusion that Kent Hovind is an actual turd. And when you've been married 4 times, maybe you should look at yourself and not blame the women. Now, Kent Hovind doesn't get anything past me. I can tell you a few things about Kent Hovind. Number 1, he's a narcissist. Number 2, he's got a temper. Number 3, he thinks he's entitled. Number 4, he has a male chauvinistic attitude. And number 5, he's a dictator. Kent Hovind is not a Christian, ladies and gentlemen. The man has too much disdain and rebellion in his heart. If he is a Christian, he's far more mentally ill than all of us. I'm not mentally ill. I'm just on the spectrum. And retards tend to make me mad because I can see the stupidity of 95% of humanity. Most of you people are stupid, sheep. You have no sense, no discernment, no ability to really make your way through life except football game, a 6-pack on Sunday, 6-pack on Monday, grunt at the warehouse, done it myself, minus the football and the beer. I'm only using beer now medicinally, very responsibly, instead of muscle relaxers and opiates and pharmaceuticals. Listen, you guys disgust me. Those of you that want to poke at me and pretend that I'm some sort of drug addict because I utilize cannabis responsibly and medically and beer medically. I'm not dumb like most of you people. And I'm really disgusted with the kind of rogue Christianity on the YouTubes. God has called me to a prophetic and evangelistic and apologetic ministry It's unique. It's different. We need to have hardline leaders, people that aren't sponges, people that aren't doormats. Jesus Christ is not a doormat, and the gates of hell will not prevail against the church. The gates, not the front line, not the infantry, but the gates. That means that the church is militant against the gates of hell. And you better believe I am militant. Since the beginning of John the Baptist, the kingdom of heaven has suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. You better believe I'm going to be violent for the sake of truth. You guys have been weighed and found wanting. You're hypocrites and you're heretics. And in the authority of Jesus Christ, I will not stand for it.
I'll call it up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, your
first
young
of
earth
all, thank you for coming in.
patron saint.
We're having some kind of echo
And Brett
issue.
Keane, his false prophet.